Welcome and welcome back to the channel. Let's get into what Spirit has to say to you today. Let's do it. Stop instead the map bum bum bum. Da 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 da. Stop and smell the roses, baby. I said, stop and stare up at the sky. Yeah. If you sit there and wait for me, I will find you. You're the apple of my eye. All I have to say right now is I've got nothing on my mind. The only thing that I can find right now is that my mind is in the clouds. And I've been holding up this helmet. Yeah, I've been holding up the sky. So you can call me Atlas, baby. And you can shine that brightest light. So I've lost myself in your eyes. And I lose myself all the time. Yeah. Alright, we got 6 of winter. The fairies have something to say to you today. Just felt like picking up the fairy deck. We got the positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. So we got a traveler. Okay? This could be somebody traveling to you. This could also mean that you're traveling. I feel like there's this something is going on right now in your consciousness that you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed by. And Spirit is coming in with the fairies to say, hey, we're lightening the load. We're going to make it feel a little bit lighter for you. Okay? So that you can do what, Spirit? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Unsettled times and need to plan ahead. Kangaroo. Excuse me. Unsettled times, a need to plan ahead. Positive changes are on their way. So I feel like this could be you here. Feels like you. Feels like there's like this unsettled. Yeah, this is that overwhelming idea, this uncertainty, these unsettled times. Spirit is coming in now through this message and letting you know that they're bringing you some positive changes. They're on the way. Don't worry. A welcome relief from troubled times. This is coming in very soon, okay? Danger, especially in money matters. So the unsettled times might be having to do with like some sort of money that you're expecting to have. Maybe you're feeling like there's unexpected or has been unexpected financial issues. Like bills or something. Okay. Danger and money matters. Unsettled times. Positive changes are on their way. So this also, I feel like this has been going on for a while. Like there's been just enough to get by, or you've been having to like scrounge to get by. And Spirit is wanting to say with the fairies here, we're gonna make this easier on you. I feel like you always attract just enough, or you always attract as much as you need. Okay? And take it as it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But there's something coming in that's going to give you a sense of security. Like, think about a number in your mind, is what I'm hearing. Think about the number. Like, what amount would solve all your problems tomorrow? What amount is that? What would that be? I can settle all your troubles. You just have to ask me, baby. Yeah, you just have to ask me twice. No, you don't have to ask me twice. We are working on relocating you inside that VS vibe. You know that it's really right. The resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. So you could have been like having to ask people to help you. Okay? Unsettled times, danger, especially in money matters. There's like this sense of hibernation. Like something about your law of attraction was hibernating. You were having to like scrounge. You were having to ask for money. You were having to like live paycheck to paycheck. Even if you make a lot of money, like you had to live paycheck to paycheck because of some sort of financial issue. Maybe somebody was in the hospital, or I feel like there's just like a big weight, okay? And this weight, remember, like I'm feeling like this. I'm feeling like you're holding up the sky. You're holding up the entire sky right now, whoever you are. Okay? And just know, relief is on the way. It's coming really, really quickly. Okay? Now, I'm feeling like I'm being told to tell you to have patience though. Okay? It's already in your field, but in order for it to manifest in front of you, it's going to take a little bit of time. So just know that it's already here, all right? News worth celebrating. 3 of summer, celebration, announcements, graduations, births, friends you cherish. I feel high up in the sky. Once I lifted it on my shoulders. Felt like I was carrying boulders up a hill every day. Don't know how to feel that way. I've been rolling in the dirt. Now I'm rolling like the hearth of the fire that's inside. And I feel all of that pride going away, lifting up. I feel like you just had a big release of some sort too. Like there's been something that's happened, okay? There's been something big that's happened. And it might feel like a harsh truth, or like a truth that it's like hard to hear, but you've accepted it fully. And it's like you're something's coming, guys. Something big is coming. News is on the way of whatever this is. This is going to change your financial matters. Like big time, okay? Shift. It's going to shift wherever you are right now into something greater, bigger, better. What is it? What is this news? Can I get access to this news? I know it has to do with money. I know it has to do with relieving you and giving you a sense of security. Okay, I'm not so secure. New moon. It's a new cycle, guys. It's a new cycle. Card number 45 and card number 9. Both of those add up to 9. This is the completion of an old cycle. New moon and the beginning of a new one. But it hasn't begun yet. You're still in that 9. You're still in that, okay, this is it. This is the completion. This is the bottom of whatever you've been in. You've been in it for a while, I can tell, because we have the 6 of winter, we have the 10 of winter. It's been a season of your life where like every month has seemed like an unsettled time. Every quarter, if you're in business, like it's like, I don't know if we're going to make it. And that question in your mind is going away. Okay? With this, whatever this is that's coming in here, it's going to relieve you. Okay? It's a big relief. Like it's a big, big relief. It's like a big weight off your chest, off your shoulders. Go ahead and relax your shoulders right now, okay? Relax your tongue, relax your jaw. Take a deep breath in. And out. Okay? There's, 2 of Wands. A lot of this was not your karma, okay? It was karma, I guess so. It was yours because you had to experience it, but it was from your parents. The conditioning. They say it's like those things that you heard on the top of the staircase at night when your parents were talking about money. with each other, or even like at the dinner table with you, like right in front of your face, talking about how they can't afford something, or they're trying to make ends meet. This was programming your mind, okay, to not, like, it was programming your subconscious mind and your nervous system to only be able to hold just enough. And there's something coming that's going to really change the way you view the world, okay? It's coming in quickly too. The Hierophant, the key, the golden key. You're going to feel, it's going to make you feel like you're on top of the world. Like you have no worries at all. Like all your problems are getting solved by this thing here. And I don't really think it's a jackpot moment. It's not like something where you're getting lucky. Okay? It's like it was meant for you. It's gonna make sense to you when you receive it. Okay? It's like, oh, I didn't realize I had that. I didn't realize that was there. But it's like the entire time you knew it, it like could have happened, and it could be like, it might be like an inheritance, okay? Or something that you're getting paid for, some work that you've done in the past, you know, some things that you've put together before, maybe like a kit, or like a media kit, or like some headshots, or some work that you've done in the past. You're now getting the fruits of. I don't know what it is exactly. I just know that, you know, take it as it resonates, but there's something that you've done in the past that's going to make sense when you receive it. Okay? That's what it feels like here. The Hanged Man, awakening. Yeah, because you haven't been seeing it. Like, it's very out of your view, okay? It's like way out of view. It's out of your mind. It's out of your head. Like, completely. Okay? Because the thing that's been clouding your mind and your, like, I almost feel like there's been times in your life where you've experienced massive gain. Okay? And you've had like a life where you've lived it up, and you've been driving the nice car and feeling secure with money, and feeling secure month to month, and not really worrying about it, and having, you know, not a care in the world about that aspect of your life. And then there was this moment, this winter time, this season of your life now, where it's been difficult. Okay? It's felt unsettled. It's felt like, okay, I want to plan, but as much as you plan, there's always something that comes up for you. And this is ending. News is coming in that's going to alleviate you of this energy. And you're going to be put back on top. Okay? But this is unknown, unexpected. But not unexpected like a Wheel of Fortune, even though we might pull that later. Right now, it's feeling like something that is like, it's gonna feel substantial, and it's gonna feel like you've done it. Okay, like okay, I've done it. Sudden awakening to something that a work that you've already put in to the world. Okay, and so this is like a manifestation that has been needing to come in, has been wanting to come in, and is now coming in. Positive changes are on their way. It's the first card we pulled, guys. It's the first card we pulled. I feel so good. Yeah, it's been right in front of you. You know, Four of Cups in reverse, upright, this card can mean like boredom, dissatisfaction with life. And so in reverse, it's like you realizing what you have and what you've always had right in front of you. You've always had access. That's the thing about this. It's gonna feel like, oh, dang, what the heck? I could have been swimming in bread the whole time. I could have been swimming in the gold. You could have been. But see, I feel like there was a character building season of your life that you had to go through. Built some character in you, built some resolve, it's making you really appreciate it when it comes in. You're gonna be really grateful. Okay, I feel that for you. And then I feel like this, you know, we have this set with Eight of Swords. Okay, Eight of Swords upright is about feeling trapped, but not really being trapped. Feeling trapped, feeling suppressed, but not actually being suppressed. Being blind, okay? And see, look at that. Where you were blind, you will now see. Where you felt trapped, you will now see beyond the veil. High Priestess upright. Things are being revealed to you. Things that you weren't able to see before, you're now opening up to, okay? Seeing the shadow, seeing beyond the veil, having access to that aspect of life. New things are on the way. It's on the way, so love it, baby. You can see the way I feel. We got King of Wands in reverse. Okay, this card has been coming out this week. It's a card that talks about poor leadership. Okay, often talks about a masculine figure in the seeker's life. And in reverse, I mean, in upright position, this is a great leader. This is a boundless energy individual. But in reverse, this boundless energy is used for something negative or used in the wrong way, okay? And I feel like this is like a poor leader here. High Priestess into the King of Wands. Maybe you're seeing beyond oppression, okay? You're seeing beyond masculine oppression in your life. Like, and this could be thought patterns that you've been having and experiencing that aren't really yours. They were sort of seeded inside of you from a young age. And so you're accessing that and you're realizing, oh, this person doesn't actually have what they say they have, or what they think they have. And so the things that I've been following, okay, and this is the thought pattern that's breaking down, it's like, oh, I've been following in their footsteps in certain ways. And that has led me into this path of wintertime in my life, the season of winter when it comes to money and finances. And so you've realized this is awakening, okay? Seeing beyond the illusions. And this seeing beyond the illusions, it's almost happening after you awaken, once you get out of this situation. So Spirit is saying, hey, you know, we're bringing it to you already. There's nothing for you to do right now, but just know when you get out of that dire situation that you've been in, you're going to start to see all of the truth. And it might be startling, okay? It might be startling to be like, oh, wow, I could have had this the whole time. I could have been thinking like this the whole time. And what Spirit wants you to know is that you were building character. You were developing desire. You were experiencing contrast so that you could ask for more of what you want. And so that was all necessary for you. Just as much as it's necessary for you to relish and celebrate and live in this shifted timeline, it was necessary for you to cultivate that desire, okay? And there's a reason for that. Like, so you would never go back, okay? So you would never backtrack or revert. Here. Yeah, the devil, okay? The devil. The specificity of the devil that the High Priestess is revealing has to do with this poor leadership. These thoughts that weren't yours. These disciplines. These almost actions, okay? Repeated actions that you were taking. Repeated thought patterns that you were having within yourself that weren't even yours. These are voices in the head. Again, it has to do with what your parents would talk about around you as a child. And that is manifesting in your external reality, which is why now you're on this new path. You know, they're coming in and they're going to give you a blessing, a boon to get you out of that mindset. Okay? And once you're out of that mindset, you're going to have that very clear view. Okay? So you don't have to do any work to see this devil. What you do want to do, though, is let go a little bit, celebrate, get into the spirit of gratitude. Okay? Yeah, there's some internal conflict here. This devil, you know, hold on. We're going to go here with the Five of Wands and the Four of Pentacles here. So you are in the process of letting this go. And see, here's the thing though. Spirit is helping you let this go by giving you the blessing before you let it go. Okay? But the reason why you're listening to this message here is because Spirit wants you to know that it's important to go through the process of letting that thought process go after you receive the blessing, after you feel like you're safe and secure in your money matters and like you don't have any worries, you don't have any problems. After you get into that mind space, it's important to develop from there, okay? Establish a foundation right there, okay? So that you don't go backwards, you don't revert, okay? So that these negative thought patterns can't come back in. Because see, here's the thing. When you quantum leap, and I feel like this is sort of a quantum leap that's happening here. Well, it is a quantum leap because you're going to go from feeling danger, feeling unsettled, feeling like there's a weight on your shoulders, to all of a sudden it being lifted up. All of a sudden you're settled. All of a sudden everything's safe. And so the nervous system is going to go back and seek, okay, how can we make this unsettled again? And so it's like when you clear up the and this is sort of what they're revealing to you. This is the shadow side of it, okay? This is the shadow work. The shadow work is, how do you establish good routines, good habits now that you feel good? Because once you feel good, it's just like when you start eating well, okay, or when you fast. When you fast, you sort of let all those parasites in your body die, and all of the negative gut bacteria doesn't have anything to feed on, so it feels a little bit weird for the first couple days. And then you get into the fast and you're only drinking water. You cleared up all the gut bacteria. Well, now it's clear. The nervous system is okay. And so it can be easy to go right back in and eat a donut because, that's not going to affect me too much. Okay, but what we want to do is we want to build a foundation of healthy gut bacteria. Create that microbiome. And this is a metaphor for your money, okay? Creating that healthy gut bacteria, that healthy microbiome in your gut is going to establish you to crave the good foods, which will then build it again, and you'll be on this path of going up and up and up and up. Okay? So with your money, what are some habits, because you're going to have a lot of it. Start putting it to work for you. Start paying yourself first. And there's one book that I want to recommend to anybody who doesn't have any idea of what to do with the money. It's called The Richest Man in Babylon. It's actually less than 100 pages. It's a really, really good fundamental book, but it talks about 3 principles. Okay? It talks about paying yourself first, having a purse of money, having a purse of money, a purse being somewhere where you put the money, and you could have an account literally dedicated to paying yourself, and you put 10%, 1 to 10% of your income into that account, okay? And you don't touch it ever, okay? Not ever. And so you make more money, and what you'll do is you'll start adding to that account, and it will start building the psychological presence of having that just on the side, not touch. You never touch it. You never go into it. And so you have this psychological benefit of just having this 10% that you always put away, and it builds and builds and builds and builds. And it's not for it. It's for the psychological effect that it has on you. Okay? And then 1 to 10%, another thing that it talks about is 1 to 10% goes to buying and selling, making a profit, investing in yourself, investing in things that might make a profit. Okay? Taking a risk with 10% of it. And then it says the last 10% of it, 1 to 10%, whatever ratio is good for you. You could be 97 for all of your income, expenses, bills, and fun, and then 1, 1, and 1. Or you can do 70, 10, 10, and 10, whatever you want to do. But the third 10% goes to giving. It goes into the giving account. And you use that to give to others, to give to really nice waitresses or waiters, to donate to reliefs that you really feel are impactful and powerful for you. Okay, and so this book talks about these 3 places to put your money, and having a plan for it actually allows you to manifest more and allows you to build that psychology around it. Okay, so let's see here. I feel really, like Spirit wanted me to tell you that, so I brought that up, okay? So, establish those habits when it's easy, okay? Because it's going to be so easy. You're going to have, what I'm feeling here is you're going to be like, I don't got to do anything. And yeah, sure, milk it. And I always, I love talking about milking these blessings when they come in. You don't have to go out and spend it all. You don't have to go out and buy a Lambo or a freaking, blender or a Ninja slushie. You don't have to go do all that right away. Sit with it. Get to the vibration of it. Maybe even meditating while having it will bring up those fears that you have about losing it. And so you can literally reflect on those fears, work on those feelings around that. In that moment, you can ask yourself, okay, what about me is feeling fearful right now? What about me is feeling like that this is going to go away? And talk to yourself, build yourself up, and once you figure out what those whys are, you can understand where they came from. And I feel like that's what's happening here. You're getting at that. You are realizing like that it came from your parents, and it's not even you, and you don't have those beliefs. Okay. So we have the Nine of Wands upright. So filling in the gaps. Okay. A need to let go of other people's ideas. A need to let go of other people's beliefs, okay? You're allowed to have whatever beliefs that you want. You don't need to adhere to other people's beliefs. You can read The Richest Man in Babylon. You can do what it says in there, and you don't have to, okay? Whatever you believe is true about money is true about money. And I really feel like this is about your finances, and it's about a big blessing coming in, okay? And Spirit is telling you, hey, you want to Two of Cups, come to an understanding, meet your shadow where it's at after you receive this stuff, okay, after you receive this blessing. And I really feel like I feel like you're going to bring in some sort of financial planner, like, or you're going to bring in, like, use it to educate yourself about money. Like, it's a really, really big inheritance. It's a big blessing. Like, I'm talking about it like where we actually got it in front of us and we're trying to figure out what to do with it right now. I really feel like it's coming in, and you're going to be sitting there at your desk or wherever you are, if you're not already doing that, and like mapping out, okay, what are you going to invest in? Where does this go? How do I turn this into more? How do I set this up into like a trust fund? And so what you want to do is just educate. Milk it, sit with it, educate, reflect on your own root chakra, your own ability to hold it, okay? I feel like we're going in, like, this is a big thing, whatever this is, okay? Nothing will come of this situation. What situation, Spirit? Come on. Nothing will come of what situation? Ooh, Five of Pentacles upright. That's that codependency. It's a poverty mindset. Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, so there's somebody here who's a little bit codependent as well. Let's see here. Nothing will come of this situation. Okay, I talked about it in the past, but if you have somebody who you want to support and you want to give to, like, you feel bad for them or you feel pitiful for them, and so you want to give them something, or you have plans to give them a boon when you get it, it can prevent the boon from coming in. Okay, so I feel like nothing will come of this situation. Don't plan on giving this out. Don't plan on giving it to like your family or loved ones or anything like that. Okay? Don't make a big plan of it. Don't make a big deal of it. The money you put in your giving account, it's for like random acts of kindness. When you really feel like it, don't plan it out. Don't plan that you're going to buy your parents a house and a Lambo and a car and this and that and the other. If that so happens to come up, let it arise when it arises. But don't plan for it, okay? Because that's going to prevent it from coming in. And I feel like there might be a relationship here, especially. A period of frustration. Lessons to be learned. Let me see here. Lessons to be learned, a period of frustration. You're funneling. You're filtering people out. Spirit really wants you to sit on this yourself, okay? Don't plan on giving this to anybody. Don't have any ideas of that, okay? There's a reason why it's coming to you. There's a reason you manifested it, okay? It's yours. Period of frustration. You need to filter out who and what to invest in, okay? And so take your time, milk it. There's certain codependent relationships right now that aren't going to benefit from you giving them money, or aren't going to benefit from you helping and supporting them. I would say, if anything, this is something that you need to keep to yourself, okay? It's going to come in, and you need to keep it to yourself for a while, okay? And I'm really talking about months here, not weeks, months, so that you can establish a frequency, because you do have evil eye, okay? Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you, an important life-changing event. a situation that leads to significant opportunities. I'm telling you, there's a big change coming. This is the Tower card in the fairy deck. And it's literally what we've been talking about this whole time. These belief systems over here that need to be changed. The ones over here that you've picked up from your parents. The big blessing. An important life-changing event. This is something that has been written in the stars for you. Okay? It's already written that you're going to receive something at the age that you are right now. It could be significant to your astrology, or maybe even your life path number, how old you are, what you've done in the past, your karma. This is now the time for you to receive, okay? So get into that receiving mode. Allow yourself to receive. Single yourself out when it comes to receiving. Just know that we all have the ability to manifest all of this. Everything that you're about to receive, we all have the ability to manifest it. So don't feel bad for anybody for having not manifested it. Okay? And keep it to yourself. I'm hearing that, if you leak this out, and you're not going to, I know it, but if you were to leak this out, you would attract, you already have a lot of evil eye on you. I can feel it. Like it's, and it's not just that you have it on you, it's that you're seen. You are light, you glow, you attract eyes, all kinds of eyes. Eyes that love you, eyes that don't really want you to succeed. And so having the evil eye on you, you don't want to have that evil eye. You don't want to talk about it, okay? It's an ancient Chinese belief, like don't talk about your money or your wife or sadhana, or they will go away. Okay? That's what Maharaji says. So emperor, set your boundaries, okay? Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you, an important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. I'm telling you. You might have asked for this already, okay? Confirmation, you did ask for this recently. This blessing, it's big, guys. I'm getting like a feeling in my stomach, a good feeling. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. Okay. Like I see, look at this, rainbow. Bam, directness, direct energy, directing your energy at one thing, doing one thing. Maybe one of the other things that's happening here is you're letting go of something that was taking up your energy, letting go of people that were taking up your energy. There could have been an avenue, a revenue source that you had here that was not serving you. And also, this could be a person that was not serving you. It just feels like an energy that you're connected to that you're letting go of because it's not aligned with who you are anymore. It used to be, okay, but it is no longer. Look at this. Boat, money or property through inheritance, winning, or windfall. I'm telling you. Okay? Boat, money or property through inheritance, winning, or windfall. Big, big money, guys. This is big. And it feels like it's I don't even know what kind of situation it's going to be because it's like once you find out how you're getting this boon, it's going to just make sense to you. It's going to just make sense. It's going to just click to you. Like, oh, I get it. Wow, I didn't even realize. And it's weird because it's almost like it's something that you didn't realize, but that was because you were in that winter season. Like as soon as you hear what this is, you're gonna be like, dang, I knew that. I knew that was coming in. I was asking for that. I was manifesting that. I had planted that seed a long time ago. I've been watering that seed. And it's sort of unknowingly that you've been watering this seed, this boat, this money, this inheritance coming in. Okay? So big themes here. This boat's coming in. Okay? Lessons are being learned after it comes in. Okay? Like, because you can't really learn, like, when you're in a room that smells like trash for long enough, you can't smell it. You stop being able to smell it. Okay? And only when you leave that room and you go out into the fresh air and you go look back at it, it's like, oh, that stinks in there. What the heck was in there? Only when you leave can you really figure that out. And so that's why you're getting guided out of it. Last major theme here is keep it to yourself. Okay? Keep it to yourself. That is a huge one. That is a humongous one. Keep this thing to yourself. The fairies know how to work this in a certain way. They know how to, they know how to make this happen for you faster if you plan on keeping it to yourself. Okay. I'm gonna get a goddess here, and then we're gonna cut it right there. Okay. Aphrodite. Oh, look at that. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. There will be so many opportunities for you to go out and dance, for you to get yourself skincare, get yourself hair care, get yourself nail care and lip care and all the cares, all the skin, all the stuff, all the beauty products and the bath salts and the candles and the lights in your house and the decorations and the books that you love to read and the memberships that you love to have and all of the things that you want and that you love. You're going to be able to do it without a care in the world. And yeah, maybe people will start to see you doing different things, but you're going to be low key about it. I know you're going to be low key about it because that's what Spirit's advising you to do here. Okay? Be low key about it. Okay? You don't need to go buy really flashy stuff because you're not just going to have a little, you're going to have a lot. And so it's like, yeah, you can buy the flashy watch or the flashy purse or the flashy jacket, to wear on occasion, whatever. But Spirit wants you to sit here and milk it and get the things that make you feel good about you and invest in you and invest in the knowledge and in the wisdom and in the self-care and in the dance and the play and in the experiences, right? This isn't going to be some sum of money that you're going to go like, because I know there's that old voice in your head that's going to be saying, hey, how can we turn this into more? How can we make this into more? Not yet, okay? Live with it, milk it, get at its frequency, and then, okay, later on, the opportunities that you want, and I don't even see them here, but I'm just getting the message. The opportunities for you to double it, triple it, gain, those will be presented to you. You're not going to go after those and find those. They're going to come to you, okay? Root, sacral, and solar plexus radiance and healing. That's what it is. You're bringing it down to earth. You're gonna manifest this stuff, and it's gonna feel like a surreal world, a fantasy world. And so the whole process here, and what I really want, and why you're receiving this message before you get this blessing, is because Spirit wants you to ground that energy. Okay, ground it into the earth, ground it, milk it, sit with it. Heal that root so that you can hold all this wealth, because your nervous system, once you get it all, your nervous system is going to be going a little bit crazy. Okay? Like, what the heck? I didn't even realize. And then those fears about, I don't know if I can hold it. Those guilt, those shame, maybe I should give it away. All that stuff's going to come up. And so this is the message for you right now, because when that stuff comes up, it's not you. You can transmute it. You know how to do that. This is just confirmation, okay? Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody about it. I just keep on repeating that, but I just feel like Spirit wants to hammer that in, okay? Music to Spirit's ears. Go forward fearlessly. You got nothing to fear, okay? But fear itself. Nothing to fear at all. All right? Okay. 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 All right, that's going to be the message. Okay. That is the message. So, I have, and you can end it right now if you're done. This is just going to be sort of a promo for one of the communities that I'm starting. This is an exclusive community for serious seekers. I'm creating a mastermind community on school.com, and it is going to be called, or it's already called, Infinite Insights. Okay? And so I will have that linked in the description below, and it is my next big project. On Sundays, we have exclusive live channeled messages. On Wednesdays, we're going to have group meditations where we all get together and pool our energy levels together to cultivate higher awareness, higher knowledge, higher access. And then on Thursdays every week we have a Q&A where you can submit questions to me throughout the week that I will answer every Thursday for an hour. Okay, on that platform. I also have a new moon and a full moon ceremony this month, and we'll see how those go. And there's more to come. Okay. Also, I mean, the biggest part of it is the community part of it. It's an exclusive community. It's a mastermind where we all get together. So there's going to be networking opportunities. There's going to be people on there who are like-minded, who are also on the same path and are serious seekers. So if you are interested in that, links down below. If not, I love you anyways. I love all of you. Namaste. You're the best. You're the greatest. Keep going. And this is big. I love you. Bye-bye.